Good afternoon, students. Welcome to another video on crystal structure. We are studying some basic things about the crystal structure. In the previous video, we have studied two-dimensional lattices and what is meant by previous lattices, isn't it? So, previous lattice is a lattice which is compatible with one of the point group symmetries, isn't it? There are 10 and 32 point group symmetries in 2 dimensions and 3 dimensions, isn't it? So, in the two-dimensional system, two-dimensional crystal system, as we have studied, there are 4 crystal systems and 5 previous lattices. They are oblique, rectangular, square and hexagonal, isn't it? And the rectangular crystal system has 2 previous lattices, rectangular primitive and rectangular centered, isn't it? Now, in today's lecture, we are going to study 3-dimensional lattices, isn't it? 3-dimensional lattices. So, in 3-dimensional lattices, there are 7 crystal systems and 14 previous lattices. 7 crystal systems and 14 previous lattices, isn't it? So we are going to study these crystal systems and previous lattices and their lattice parameters in detail. Okay, so the lattice parameters are crystallographic axis drawn from any lattice point. So here, from this lattice point, the crystallographic axis are drawn. This is axis A, this is axis B, and this is axis C, isn't it? So this crystallographic axis determine the size and shape of the unit cell. Crystallographic axis A, B, and C determine the size and shape of the unit cell, isn't it? And the angles, angle alpha, beta, and gamma, and the crystallographic axis A, B, and C. Crystallographic axis A, B, and C, and the angles alpha, beta, and gamma are called as lattice parameters or lattice constants. Lattice parameters or lattice constant, isn't it? So there is a convention adopted to specify which angle is said to be alpha, which angle is said to be beta, and which angle is said to be gamma, isn't it? So alpha is the angle between the crystallographic axis B and C. Alpha is the angle between the crystallographic axis B and C. Beta is the angle between the crystallographic axis A and C. And gamma is the angle between the crystallographic axis A and B. Alpha is the angle between B and C. Beta is the angle between A and C. Gamma is the angle between A and B. This is the convention adopted. Isn't it? Now, these alpha, A, B, and C, alpha, beta, and gamma are called as lattice parameters and or lattice constant. There are certain other symbols used in the crystal structure. One is P. P stands for primitive unit cell. F stands for face-centered unit cell. At the center of each face, if there is a lattice point, then it is designated as F. So P stands for primitive, F stands for face centered, and I stands for body centered. I for inside. So body centered unit cell. P primitive unit cell. F face centered unit cell, I body centered unit cell. And there is one more type of cell, unit cell, which is a end centered unit cell. So what is an end centered unit cell? If a lattice point is lying at the two opposite faces, only two opposite faces of the unit cell, then it is called as an end centered unit cell. I suppose you have understood what is the difference between the face centered and end centered. In the face centered unit cell, at the center of each face there is a lattice point. There are 6 faces for a cubic unit cell. So there are 6 lattice points at the center of each face, that is designated as F. But if there are only lattice points at the opposite faces, only two opposite faces of the unit cell, then it is called as an end-centered unit cell. It is called as an end-centered units. Then again, there are 3 types of end-centered unit cell. They are represented by A, B, and C. So, what is meant by A type of end-centered unit cell? A type of end-centered unit cell is that unit cell in which the face formed by crystallographic axis B and C. This is the face formed by crystallographic axis B and C has a lattice point at the center, isn't it? So end-centered unit cell contains a lattice point at the center of a face defined by crystallographic axis B and C. Similarly, B type of end-centered unit cell has a lattice point at a face defined by A and C, which is A and C, this A and C. So this is the face defined by crystallographic axis A and C. If this face contains a lattice point and its opposite face contains a lattice point, then it is called as a B type of end-centered unit cell. Then C type of end-centered unit cell is that unit cell which has lattice points defined by vectors A and B. So C type of end-centered unit cell has lattice points at the 2 opposite faces, and the faces are defined by the crystallographic axis A and B. So A and B. So if here is a lattice point and its opposite face also has a lattice point, then this is called as a C type of end-centered unit cell. So these are some symbols used to designate these unit cells, isn't it? So P for primitive, F for face centered, I for body centered, and ABC for the end cell. So in case of 3-dimensional lattices, there are 7 crystal systems and 14 previous lattices. 7 crystal systems and 14 previous lattices in 3 dimensions. So we are going to study these 7 crystal systems and 14 previous lattices along with their lattice constants, isn't it? So let us move towards the PowerPoint presentation. Now I will need this PowerPoint presentation to save the time. So these 7 crystal systems in 3 dimensions are cubic, tetragonal, orthorhombic, rhombohedral or trigonal, hexagonal, monoclinic and trigonal. Monoclinic and trigonal. So these are the 7 crystal systems. These are the 7 crystal systems: cubic, tetragonal, orthorhombic, trigonal or rhombohedral it is also called. It is represented by R. Rhombohedral is represented by R. So tetragonal, trigonal, hexagonal, monoclinic and trigonal. Below the title, the crystallographic the lattice constants or lattice parameters are given which define that type of crystal system. Now we will study in detail. We will study in detail the these crystal systems and their previous lattices. Cubic crystal system is defined by A is equal to B is equal to C. All these sides, all the crystallographic axes are of the same length. A is equal to B is equal to C, and alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma is equal to 90 degrees. The angle alpha, beta and gamma are all 90 degrees. So that is called as a cubic crystal system. A is equal to B is equal to C, alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma is equal to 90 degrees. Okay. Now the cubic crystal system has three previous lattices. A simple cubic, or it is called as primitive, simple cubic, I body centered cubic, and F face centered cubic. Simple cubic, body centered cubic, and face centered cubic. Then tetragonal. Tetragonal is defined by A is equal to B which is not equal to C. So here A and B are of same length, but C is not equal to A and B. So A is equal to B, but C is not equal to A and B. Whereas alpha, beta, gamma are again 90 degrees. Alpha, beta and gamma are again 90. So this tetragonal crystal system has two previous lattices. Simple tetragonal, body centered tetragonal. Simple tetragonal or primitive body centered tetragonal are represented by I. At the center of the tetragonal unit cell there is a lattice point, isn't it? So this is primitive. All the lattice points are at the corners. All the lattice points are at the corners, and effective number of lattice points per unit cell is 1. Here, all the lattice points are at the corners as well as there is a lattice point at the center of the unit cell. It is called as body center. So there are lattice points at the corners as well as at the center of each face. At the center of each face. So it is called as the face center. Similarly, tetragonal, primitive or simple tetragonal, body centered tetragonal, isn't it? So tetragonal crystal system has two previous lattices: simple tetragonal, body centered tetragonal. Third is the orthorhombic crystal system. Orthorhombic crystal system. It has got four previous lattices. It has the number of previous lattices in case of orthorhombic is the highest. It has four previous lattices. It has four previous, and the lattice parameters are A is not equal to B, B is not equal to C. Alpha, beta, and gamma is equal to 90. Here A is equal to B, B is equal to C. Alpha, beta, gamma 90 degrees. A is equal to B, but A and B are not equal to C. Alpha, beta, gamma are 90 degrees. Here A is not equal to B, B is not equal to C, but alpha, beta, gamma are equal to 90 degrees. So A is not equal to B, B is not equal to C, but alpha, beta and gamma are equal to 90. This type of crystal system is called as an orthorhombic crystal system. So it has got four previous lattices: simple orthorhombic, body centered orthorhombic, face centered orthorhombic, and end centered orthorhombic. It is represented by C. I hope you understood what is the meaning of C. C is the end centered unit cell. C is the end centered unit cell. At the two faces defined by crystallographic axis A and B, there is a lattice point. So orthorhombic crystal system has four previous lattices: simple orthorhombic, body centered orthorhombic, face centered orthorhombic, and end centered. Then we will go to fourth crystal system, that is hexagonal crystal system. That is hexagonal. In hexa, it is defined by A is equal to B, B is not equal to C. A is equal to B, B is not equal to C. But alpha beta is equal to 90 degrees. Gamma is equal to 120. Alpha beta is equal to 90 degrees. Gamma is equal to 120 degrees. It has got only one previous lattice, simple hexagonal. Only one previous lattice, simple hexagonal. Then the fifth type of crystal system, which has got only one previous lattice, is called as trigonal or rhombohedral. It is also called as rhombohedral, and it is represented by R also. Rhombohedral, R for rhombohedral. Trigonal or rhombohedral, it is defined by the lattice constants. A is equal to B is equal to C, alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma is not equal to 90 degrees. These angles are not equal to 90 degrees. It has got only one previous lattice, simple trigonal. Simple trigonal or primitive, it is also called primitive trigonal. Isn't it? Now the sixth crystal system is monoclinic. Sixth crystal system is monoclinic. Monoclinic, it is defined by the lattice parameters. A is not equal to B, B is not equal to C, alpha and gamma are equal to 90 degrees, beta is not equal to 120. Beta is not equal to 120 degrees. These are the lattice constants for a monoclinic crystal system. Again, there are two previous lattices for a monoclinic crystal system. Simple monoclinic, end-centered mono. Simple monoclinic and end-centered monoclinic. The last seventh and the last crystal system is triclinic. Seventh and the last crystal system is triclinic. It is defined by the lattice parameters. A is not equal to B, B is not equal to C, alpha is not equal to beta, beta is not equal to gamma, and it is not equal to 9. Simple cubic, A is equal to B is equal to C, alpha is equal to beta is equal to gamma is equal to 90. Whereas in case of triclinic, A is not equal to B, B is not equal to C, alpha is not equal to beta, beta is not equal to gamma is not equal to 90. So it has got only one previous lattice. It has got only one previous lattice, that is simple triclinic. So these are the seven crystal systems: cubic, tetragonal, orthorhombic, trigonal or rhombohedral, hexagonal, monoclinic and triclinic. Cubic has three previous lattices, tetragonal two previous lattices, orthorhombic four previous lattices, hexagonal one previous lattice, trigonal one previous lattice, monoclinic two previous lattices, triclinic one previous lattice. Isn't it? So this is these are the seven crystal systems and 14 previous lattices. Isn't it? So here P for primitive, I for body centered, F for face centered, C for side centered or end centered. It is also called end centered cubic cell, end centered cell. Isn't it? Now escape. So it is summarized. These three-dimensional lattices are summarized in a tabulated form here. Isn't it? Simple cubics. These are the seven crystal systems. Cubic crystal systems. Lattice parameters are shown. Previous lattices are simple cubic, body centered, face centered. there is an abbreviation, common abbreviation or short form, is it? Short form, is it? Like VIP, very important person, IPS, Indian Police Services, like that. We form a short form taking the first letters, is it? Like that, it is called as abbreviation. Here, these are the abbreviation. SC for simple cubic, BCC for body centered cubic, FCC for face centered cubics. The symbols are P, I and F. They are obvious, I have already explained, and the examples are given. For a simple cubic, copper, Ag and Fe. Body centered cubic, sodium and sodium chloride, Na and NaCl. Face centered cubic, cesium chloride. Cesium chloride shows the face centered cubic structure. Next is the tetrabronal. These are the lattice parameters. There are two previous lattices. Simple tetrabronal. This is ST, simple tetrabronal. Body centered tetrabronal. BCT. BCT stands for body centered tetrabronal. ST stands for simple tetrabronal. Their symbol is P and I. Example of simple tetrabronal is beta strontium, and body centered tetrabronal is titanium oxide, TiO2, is it? Orthorhombic. These are the lattice parameters. Four previous lattices: simple, body centered, end centered and face centered. Their abbreviations are simple orthorhombic, body centered orthorhombic, end centered orthorhombic and face centered orthorhombic. FCO, ECO, BCO and SO. Their symbols are P, that is simple, body centered, end centered and face centered. Is it? Their examples are gallium for body centered, simple orthorhombic gallium, body centered orthorhombic Fe3C and end centered orthorhombic cementite. Is it? Then the fourth crystal system is rhombohedral or trigonal. These are the lattice parameters for rhombohedral crystal system. It has got only one previous lattice. Abbreviation, there is no abbreviation for it. It is primitive cell. AS, SB and this one, is it? SB, these are the examples of rhombohedral or trigonal crystal system. Hexagonal. These are the lattice parameters of hexagonal crystal system. Simple, it has got only one